So how can we speak up like courageous Guan-Sun? Well, let's hear her story first. First of all, in 1919, there was a call for a peaceful protest in support of Korean independence. And a 16-year-old girl named Guan-Sun became the face of a nation's collective yearning for freedom. Yu was a student at Ihwa in Seoul, which was established by American missionaries as the first modern educational institution for women in Korea. On March 1st, 1919, Yu and 4 of her classmates joined others taking to the streets with Banse, or Long Live Korean Independence, in one of the earliest protests against Japanese colonial rule. Amid the demonstration, the Declaration of Independence was read. The following day, Yu encouraged her peers to join in a student demonstration. They were detained by Japanese authorities, but missionaries from the school negotiated their release. Schools were soon closed. Yu returned to her hometown with a smuggled copy of that Korean Declaration of Independence. She went from village to village, spreading the word of Samil, in Korean that means 3-1, or March the 1st, movement, and rallying local residents to organize their own protests. The movement quickly took hold. 3,000 gathered at a marketplace in Cheonan, her hometown. There, Yu was distributing homemade taegukgi, or Korean national flags, and giving speeches calling for independence. The Japanese military police arrived and fired on the crowd, killing 19 people. Yu's parents were among the dead. By the time the authorities quashed the protest a few weeks later, an estimated 2 million people out of a population of 20 million people had participated in over 1,500 marches. More than 7,000 were killed, and 46,000, including Yu, continued to express her support for Korean independence. She organized with other inmates as she was taken to Sudaman prison, convicted of sedition, a large-scale protest on the first anniversary of the March 1st movement. Later she would say, "Even if my fingernails are torn out, my nose and ears ripped apart, my legs and arms crushed, the physical pain does not compare to the pain of losing my nation." She was eventually transferred to an underground cell where she was repeatedly beaten and tortured for speaking out, and died of her injuries on September 28, 1920 at 17 years of age. The Korean peninsula came under Japanese military rule 3 years after Yu was born. It was formally annexed in 1910, the start of a 35-year struggle for independence. Yu would not have remembered a free Korea, and she had died long before the liberation of Korea in 1945. The March 1st movement did not immediately result in Korea's independence, but it crystallized a sense of national unity and was a catalyst for resistance. Today, March 1st is a national holiday in South Korea, and this article comes from the New York Times. Now, as we've heard the story of Guan-Sun, what is a topic that matters for you in the Korean American community, or what is a topic that you feel you need to be courageous and speak up about? So the first part of this will be including looking at data around Korean Americans today. And as we look at these issues, maybe as we look at the data, a topic will emerge that you feel the need to be courageous about and speak up about. I have a template for you with these sentence starters. Today I'm here to talk to you about the reason why this is such a big problem is, imagine a world where, but we have tools we can use to work on this issue. I need you to. And as you do that, you'll have a chance to create a draft of your soapbox speech to speak up and be courageous like Guan-Sun. We'll be using our 5 C's, where we focus on our communication, being able to deliver this using our PV legs, our poise, voice, life, eye contact, gesture, speed, and perhaps our compassion as we think about a topic that we care about, and then say it in a caring way because we care about others as you examine that topic, topics that you feel are worth being courageous and speaking up about. So we'll be creating those slides, you'll be sharing your voice, we'll be having a chance to affirm one another. So let's speak up like courageous Guan-Sun in our soapbox speech module.